Good evening, everyone. Can you hear us? Okay. You can drop the message, drop a message in the chat box whether it is okay. Fine. And warmly welcome everyone for our Team Comrade intro session for 2022 year. That means for next year. And yeah, in this session, we will be discussing or we will be explaining all of you what are the plans that we have arranged already and how we are going to implement those things. So these are the areas what we will be discussing with all of you for this 1 hour. So yeah, warmly welcome all of you, parents and students, everyone. Thank you so much for attending this session and pay your fullest because you have attended for this session now. There are like 130 participants. So everyone, please pay your full attention and support us to have a good session. And I will introduce myself. I am Rehan Zaki, and I'm the one who is doing the final year law. I'm following the Bachelor of Law. And this is my colleague, and already you might know him, and he's Ahmad Anzar, final year medical student. And yeah, it is about us briefly because we are having 1 hour and we have to cover a big area. So yeah, so first of all, we will give a small introduction about Team Comrade. So now you know we have like we got registered. That means the BR. Okay, we got the BR, business registration, under Comrade as Comrade International Private Limited. So that is another proof for all of you that for which or where our ultimate or the eventually for which place that we are targeting. So it is not just we both, it is all of us as comrades. So we are planning a big thing. Okay. So we are planning a big thing. So as a result only, now you came to know that registered as a private limited recently. So under that, this Team Comrade is one small area only, and in that we are like covering the educational sides. So that is Team Comrade is something like an educational institute only we are processing. So yeah, that is about the Team Comrade. And you know, Team Comrade we actually started in 2019 September 1st, and since then we are like up to now with the grace of Almighty, we have continuously we are like doing several things, like implementing several things, innovating several ideas for students and for the society as well. So yeah, this is the way how we go. So even for 2022 that year, for the next year also, we have done several, like already we have like planned several things, organized several things. So now the time is to implement. So yeah, so I will start from that is about the Team Comrade, and earlier I talked about us and Team Comrade, and so far like close to 1,000 students. Okay, we have served us. That means we have given the service, and we are looking forward to give the service for more and more students. Not only for students, as well as this is, I said you, this is a private limited. It is like a multitask. We are not just focusing only for the educational side. Even after you doing the O levels, you can study with us the A levels as well. So we have like implement those things as well. But for now, the A levels, like for the subject maths and science, we have implemented. So in future, we will introduce some more for other subjects streams as well. And also, this is just not only for the science and mathematics. Okay, so recently we introduced other subjects as well from grade 6 up to A level. So yeah, so to do all those subjects and to do all those classes. So just keyboard is not enough. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is, even there you will get the job opportunities. So we are like creating the opportunity where you will earn some of you will get. That means there will be an income for you. So likewise, it is just not only about the educational side, but also after your education, you can like work with us and get an income. And it is also related for even after. That means not only for this educational side, but also like the other professions. We are like targeting other professions. Now, my field is law, so Ansa's field is medicine, the medical side. And so likewise, we will interconnect everything, the every possible ways. So even the marketing side and like accounting side, there are several. Okay. So I want to like give you a brief idea about that. So that is what Comrade International Private Limited, that is what that defines actually. So under that, the Team Comrade is just about the education institutes only, the educational side only. So there later on, we will introduce several, and we will implement several things as well. So keep a big hope in you, because it is just not to satisfy you. We are not telling these things. Up to now we have come. What are the obstacles and barriers that we passed? So we are like we will accept all the challenges, and we will work for that. We will work hard. Just not only we both. We are having a big team with us. Okay. So you will come to know about that eventually. Okay. So answer, sir.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, Rehan sir. So you all might know me. I'm Hamza. So finally a medical student studying in University of Colombo. Uh, so so far what we have done and what we are doing. Okay. So since 2019, as Rehan sir told, we started this Team Comrade, and currently we are moving on, right? While having lots of achievements in Comrade. Okay, so not only for local students or as well as for international students, we are serving in our best, right? So this education, yeah. So this education, like we are seeking for another level. Actually, our theme is the next aspiring era of the intellectuals. So we are seeking for some more intelligent students, intelligent people. We want to make some intelligent people, right, to the near future. So like in future, we have lots of plans, how we going to go and how we going to motivate our students, and what are the plans and all of this. Bit of that today we will discuss with you all in 2022 what we going to do from our side as a team. So yeah, for the education, right? So this is mainly based on education. So mainly means like this Team Comrade is mainly based on education side, other than the Comrade International Private Limited. So this is one of the main branch of us. So what we're going to go through is in these education matters, not like the ordinary studying education method, right? We're gonna implement, okay, new things which are going sorry,
Interactive, interesting.
yeah, right. Not only like not the ordinary method, yeah, right. So that will be more interesting, attracting, and interacting, right? Sessions will be there. Like if anyone wants to join with us. So therefore, like already we have proved of the last year from the last year what do you call last year results, right? So percentage we can show as a percentage also, right? So the let's open. Delete this. This one. Delete this. Delete this. This one. Yeah. Delete. Okay. Yeah, just open. Let's go. Just open. Okay, so you can see now last year, last 2020 batch, right? Okay, in our like they studied with us the science as well as mathematics, right? Okay, for example, if we tell almost all students, lots of students, like they lost their hopes in science as well as mathematics in last year, right? So when they come here, other 20 students like that, they are remain like they have given the results later, right? So almost around 60 students results are here. So nearly you can see A, B passes around 60%, more than 60%, right? Okay, lots of students, they lost their hope in science, right? They even, they didn't thought that they could do this thing in 2020.
So I want to add one thing because when we are talking about science, right? You know, there is a myth among us since we are kids, like small grades. Okay, we are having a myth that science is hard, maths is hard, yucky. We like dislike those subjects. This is the myth. Like we were taught, or even the teacher who you get, or even the friends who you meet, or even the parents would be right, or relative, whoever you meet since kids. The myth or the idea, the ideology, what they give is they used to say science is hard, maths is hard. That is the myth what they give. But now you can see we are proving, because still this is a startup thing. We are like still the startup, but we are having the confidence, isn't it? We are having the confidence and we are working for that. So that is what even now deeply answer sir is explained. Yeah, you can continue.
Yeah. So we got a huge result in science as well as in mathematics also, like we can show you, right? So that is a huge one in mathematics, what we did, because it's totally different what we are doing. It's based on more of the practice, right? Okay, the practice. See, A passes more than 50%, 55% of A passes are there here. So B 9% and more on. So more than 65%, nearly 65%, the A passes and B passes, right? So this is about maths that we did, right? So in science, actually, we mainly base on the concepts, easy understandings, right? Actually, science means it is not a difficult subject, okay? But one of the most the huge two subjects if they are in the O-level syllabus, that is definitely this maths and science, right? Other than that, in the main subject, we are implementing the history, right? So likewise, we are implementing some main subjects also. We will let you know, okay, about with our 2022 plan and all. So what we want to tell is, right, not like the beginning even, right? In the beginning, we had lots of projects and we did lots of things, right? One by one, we accomplished lots of things. So thereby, now in the 22 year, right? Yeah, we already plan what we going to do, right? Okay, this is not just what we are doing, like, okay, tomorrow we are thinking and doing this one, and after tomorrow we are thinking and doing this one and that one. Not like that, right? So we are well planned and well designed with the entire structure of 2022, right? In case some kind
Actually, from December until next year, November, already the plan is done.
Right.
Okay. So now just we need to implement. So that will be commencing from tomorrow for grade 10.
Yeah.
And for grade 11 and grade 9 and the other grades actually, right? That will be starting or commencing from January. January 1st of January.
1st of January, right? So like that, we will, right? We already planned and we already designed the entire structure
for
next year.
The day plan. Okay, there is a day planner. So already that is designed. The day plan already designed, and we will be sharing that once the session is over. You will get that the groups. So in there actually we are like the day planner. Yeah, if I can show that, give me a minute, right? Give me. You can continue.
Right. So okay, now we will share the day planner for you. So with this, not only that, right? Actually, so far we have did lots of things. Even you might see the quiz competitions what we have done, and then the projects what we are doing. And now, so this year we're going to give another mass introduction to another few projects as well, right? This everything is all about the students and how they're going to get these things and how we're going to involve them in education and in studies, not only until all levels. And again, when they like, this is our main target, our main intention is to take a student, right? Okay, starting from grade 6, okay, to his goal, to his dream, right? Lot of students having a dream of becoming a doctor or engineer, whatever, right? But the thing is, once they come to grade 6 and 7, 8, 9, 10, when they come to grade 10 and when they see their results and all, they're feeling like, no, I don't want to become a doctor. I just want to become another one, right? Why they want to lose their hopes? That is because of in that period, in that gap, what the thing where they experience that will make them to lose their dreams and hopes. So we will never let that to do, right? If anyone having a dream of to achieve something, okay, whatever the thing what we can do, we will do everything, and then we will take them to their dreams and goals. So that is one of the ultimate target of Team Comrade. Now currently we are doing that, right? We join with like some of the best A-level teachers also, right? Okay, we joined already now, right? Already we joined with some of the main and what some important and the best teachers who we can get for A-levels in English medium, right? So with them, we are currently continuing. We are moving forward with them. So we will show you once our results of A-levels when it comes, right? So without regretting for anyone, so we will show that, right? We will show that what we have done to them, right? And so again and again, in their any like after education, after the studies and everything, we will never let them to become just like a nothing. Okay, we have lots of plans for them. We have lots of plans, so they can move with us as a team. They can work with us, right? Not only locally, right? Internationally also, we will go, right? We will go through this. So therefore, this is not just a platform. This is not just an education institute, right? But something more than that, right? Something more than that. So that first of all, we have to understand, right? So what we going to do? That is the main thing, right? Other thing is like almost all the students, they think like maths and science is very hard. No, it's not very hard, right? I am one of the main example now today, right? Going to become a doctor. But when I tell, right, in my science result, when I was doing O levels, it was just a C. In my mathematics, even I got an A. In my grade 11 first term, it was just 32 marks. So I know that how I made the 32 into 93 marks when I come to the final term in grade 11. So 32 to 93, I know how to make it. So I know the method. Actually, we know the method. So we will show that method in this manner. If you do, then definitely you will have the result. You will get a best result, right? Science, after getting a C, coming up to the medical college, right? It is not an easy journey. It was so difficult. And then in that journey, we know that, right? Which parts the students are difficult to understand. They can't understand why they fed up with that parts, right? Okay, can ask any of the students who joined already with us, right? Okay, none of them will tell in my 2 hour session, especially in science, right? Even the maths. In our 2 hour session, they will never feel sleepy. You know, some of the lessons in science that like we already put into our mind, that is like sleepy, but none of the student will tell that it's boring, sir, like that, right? Because our teaching method is so different, right? Not only that, in the coming up sessions we're going to implement the laboratory as well, right, after March. So that we're going to implement as a practical laboratory. So in the practical laboratory we will put a separate time that we also will tell in the project, right? So we'll put a separate time to do the practicals with them in science, especially, right? So science, because lots of students, they have to know how these practicals are being done. So for that purpose, we are planning to do that as well. So one by one, right, day by day, we are implementing new projects, and we are showing the path. This is the path. This is the thing what you have to understand. Science is not just by harding thing, just not memorizing thing. It is about the concepts. If you study the concept, if you know what is the science, what is science, if you know how to understand maths questions, you know how to go through them. So that is the best thing what you can do. If you know the facts in science, if you know the concept in science, science is very, very easy. So this education system of ours is mainly not based on the exams. Exams will become just a piece of paper and such an easy thing for them once they come here, right? Once they come here. Why? Because they will be fulfilled, right? Okay, each and every single student, they will fulfill the concept, the thing about the science. They will know about science. So once they got to know what is really the science, what really the science is, right? What I'm studying from science is, right? They will definitely, what will happen when they answering question paper, it will be just a piece of paper only, right? So this education method is based on the conceptual learning, right? Conceptual learning about the science, and mainly based on the practice, not only focusing the exam. But by the way, we will keep the exams, we will keep the modules, we will keep the term test, we will keep evolutionary tests to identify their grades and all. The beginning also, some of the evolutionary tests will be there to identify how these students are doing, right? How these things are get done, right? So likewise, we have, okay, so I like to invite Rehansa, so he will explain you the entire project of 2022, what we're going to implement, how we're going to do, what are the rules and regulations, because so far we have done lots of things. And
actually, the rules and regulations we will introduce in the sessions. I mean the live sessions when the class is going on. Before the class, we will let you know. In here, actually, we are targeting cover the plans, what we have organized, and how we are going to do those things. So as I said to you, so this is the, I hope you might, it is visible for all of you. So this is the day plan. So I said that for grade 10 and for grade 10 maths and science, okay, we are starting from tomorrow. The grade 10 science will be starting from tomorrow, and grade 10 maths will be starting from 17. Okay, so this is the day plan. So we have already when will be the unit 1, when will be unit 2, and when the test will be kept, and when will be when will be the term test will be function, and the discussions of those papers, and likewise until November 2022, we have already arranged these things. Okay, we will share this in the group. For now, just we will screen share these things because small editing have to be done. The logos have to be put in here, and we will design those things and we will complete. But already that is done. So I hope that is clear. This is about the day plan. Okay, this is just how the sessions, the live sessions will be functioned or conducted. But other than this, Okay, having only the live sessions or having only the classes, that will not be enough. We know that very well. Okay, we know that very well. And we like to interact with all of you, with students, all of you, we like to interact. So that's why we are doing several projects other than the classes or the evaluation based, other than those things. We are keeping some projects. We will implement those things. So the projects likewise, you can see here. I will screen share that. Uh, so these are the projects. What you can see this, I hope. And here you can see lesson-based tutorials. Now, earlier I said to you that there is a myth called that science and mathematics is hard. And I said that right earlier. So since you were small, even we had that myth, that ideology. You know that how you got that, and even the same the way how I got it, right? How answers are got it. So because of that myth, actually we were scared of, we were like scared of maths and science for no reason. But in here, actually, if you like join with us, and if you like continue this journey, right? The myth, we will like number one, the first place, we will help you to overcome those things, right? For that only we have like introduced these projects. So under those projects, there are like 10 projects, what we will cover in 2022, the lesson-based tutorials. So this lesson-based tutorials already it is arranged, that is already like prepared, pre-prepared, and just we have to like print out it, and we have to like post it for you. And for other students who are like attending for the physical classes, they will obtain in there. But there are some terms and conditions. If you willing to get the tunes imposed, there are some terms and conditions. And other thing you can see in the second place we have mentioned. So I will give you a small brief, like answer, sir, can you do a small brief? What is the actually reason of giving these tutorials? Right?
Yeah. Almost like since lots of students having a problem in understanding the book, the textbook, right? So when they read the textbook, sometimes they're like not understanding. Some people, like some students, they feel like boring to read the textbook. So this is not like that. Okay, we have implemented the tutorials in a different method, which that can interact with the student in another, yeah. Okay, so that they can interact with that. So when they read the things, right, even the concept, even the term, even the things in there, right, so they can easily understand, right, and also it's they are attractive, so easily can understand what it means, what are the like what it means, and what are the contents in that, right? So it is more friendly. It will be more friendly to understand the entire lesson using the tutorial other than what I explained here, right? So after explaining, the main basic part is the explanation, right? The concepts, right? What I'm teaching. So here, just after that, right? So just they can go through the tute as well. So in the classroom itself, the tute will be like discussed. So they can go through that, so they can have a good understanding about the entire lesson, each and every single part of this lesson. So that therefore lesson-based tutorials are there.
And other thing is the second one, as Anza said, that is about the lesson-based tutorials, right? And other thing is the practical videos. In live sessions, we will like get some of the videos which are related to the lesson, what we taught for that live session at that time. Then we will like play that video for you, then you can understand that further. So that is something, a practical thing, practically we will do that. And later, as Answer said, in near future, we are up to like introduce the laboratory, that thing. So once it is done, once it is completed, then there also we will show the practically, lively, we will show you how to do the practicals and all those things related to it. It is especially related to the science and the daily IQ test. Yeah, this is something, a new thing what we are introducing for the Team Comrade. Actually, for Comrades, this is something, a new thing that we have introduce. Actually, why we thought of doing this daily IQ test, there you will get just one question per day, one question you will get. Every day you will get it. And in there, you know, most of the students who are like growing up these days, who are like studying, they are like Girapotake. In Sinhala, we used to say that, right? You know only to memorize things or by learn by heart. You just go, take the book, refer that, and you will by heart that. But you never try to understand what is the concept it is. You will never try to like do it yourself or find your own way to understand those things. You never. The reason is lack of logical thinking, lack of self-study. Like means your brain that never give or put an effort to understand those things. That is something related to the psychology side. So therefore, what we thought to give you some daily IQ test. So in here you will get some intelligent questions. Intelligent questions. IQ means intelligent questions. So in there you will like it is not related to the subjects what you are studying, but it is really important for you, right? Then actually what is the purpose of giving this IQ test? There you will like learn or you will like get used to be logical thinking in a way that logical thinking that like improve your thinking. You will improve yourself how to think in different ways. Think out of the box. So all these things will be covered in that. And other thing, the fourth place, you know, the evaluation test we will be keeping. So in there, actually, we will help the student to understand what is his level. Okay, in which level now he is or she is. So according to that, we will support them to like once you come to know what is your level. So that actually means what are the areas that you make mistake, not what are the areas that you are getting corrected. Yeah, one way you know what are the areas that you get corrected by doing the test and by getting the results. But actually you must not get or you must not focus only about the result, what you are getting. Most of the parents, even what they do is they focus or they like show interest. Even the students show interest only for the result what they get, but they forget what are the places that they make mistake or that they get wrong. So in here, actually, the evaluation test that is all about not focusing about the result or about the marks what you get. It is all about focusing to the place where you make mistake and how to get it corrected. And we will like help you to get it corrected in that means before the next evaluation test. It is all about that. So you must not like think it is something just a paper. No, not like that. There are some methods how we will teach, but in here we will not give all the things. Then that will be in vain. So once you come, you will understand how the way we are like going to do it. For an example, right? I will give you a paper. Okay, not the example. This is just what we are going to do. We will be giving you a paper and we will tell like 1 week before we will tell all of you this day, this for this subject, from this lesson to until this lesson, there is a paper and you have to sit for that paper. And we will collect those things and under the students who are getting registered under us, that with that name list, we will keep the evaluation test. And according to that, we will be providing you the paper as I explained you earlier. Then later, you will happen to sit for the exam. And once you get in the result, you will come to know where the areas that you made mistake. Okay. So once you come to know that, we will ask you to like note down. We will ask you to take a rock paper. And in that rock paper, we will ask you to mention the places where you made the mistake. The lesson of the subject, then under that subject, the lesson, and under that lesson, you know, there are like subtopics, right? So under that subtopic, what the subtopic that you are like fluent in and where you make mistake. And we will ask you to write those things, the topic, the subtopic. Then actually what you have to do, you will get a summary at last. Eventually you will get a summary. So in that summary, you know where are the areas that you make mistake. If it is maths, and in maths, what subject, sorry, in maths, what lesson you make mistake. In that lesson, what subtopic that you are really weak in, right? Those things you will come to know. That will be a summary. So that summary, before the next evaluation test, we will need to like focus on that. So this is just one small that just one step or method what we are like giving you. We are like planning to do with you in this evaluation test. And the next one, that is the...
Excuse me, Rehan sir.
Yeah.
So I would like to welcome Arzam sir is there because like he is the one who's teaching of A-level physics. He's also there. Like he will also tell some ideas about Team Comrade once after he joined with us. How he's experiencing Team Comrade, as like he's one of the best teacher for physics. Like for teaching more than thousands of students around Sri Lanka. So he's also there with us, right? So once he will talk to you. Just give us some moments. Like once we finish the projects to be covered that part. So he will talk to you all as well, and he will express some of his ideas about Team Comrade as well as how how the students should study like in all levels, in according to that to come to A levels and to achieve their tasks and their goals to this future, right? So, like, give us a moment, Arzam sir. We warmly welcome you here. So once we finish with this part, we'll warmly welcome you
We will
to
give
talk.
you the opportunity to talk
here, right? Yeah.
And
right.
yeah, that I was telling about the evaluation test. So the next one is the presentation skills. Actually, in here, the presentation skills, it is now even last year, that means 2021, we did it. And like you all like the grade 10 and 11 students who studied especially science with us, they created videos. That is their videos, means that is the presentation actually. Like now you see, when I give you a topic and I will ask you to like make a presentation. Presentation in the sense, it is there are like topics and subtopics. So the main topic will be explained using those subtopics. So that presentation can be a video or can be a live session, whatever the thing, can be a voice record, whatever the thing that can be. But overall from everything what happens actually, you will be, as students, you will be doing a research before you put the outcome, before you that the outcome before it comes. That means before you like introduce your presentation to the society. Actually, for the society now, when we are like uploading that in the YouTube, all the people can see that. Okay, before you like implement that your own creation, before you like introduce that, you will need to do several researches based on that area, what the topic you got, right? So now you see, when you are like doing the researches, when you are like referring deeply in those things, what happens, you will come to know, right? You will come to know, okay, in this area, these are the things. Eventually, that is something that you are memorizing, helping yourself to think deeply on that area. That is just not about the presentation. Okay, that is even about the researching thing, thinking way, memorizing things, all about. So that is another project what we will be like implementing for the upcoming year. And also the recap seminars. Recap, that is a new thing what we actually introduced in this year, 2021. From grade 9 only, grade 9 science only we started, and up to grade 11 science, we did that. Still that is processing. Even today one session is there. And for maths also we near future for grade 10 and 11 of 2021 batch we will introduce maths, and even this concept will be doing for the upcoming year as well. So in here actually what happens, the students who are participating for those sessions, they know very well, right? Apart the live sessions, the main classes what we are conducting, apart that, for the students who are studying with us, who are participating for the theory class and for the paper class, for them, these sessions will be something like revising the same thing. Revising same thing means still the same thing, no revising. It is just not something revising same thing. This is just not a, like it is, you don't think it is a boring thing. It is like in vain, no need to revise the same thing. No, not like that. Actually, when you do the revision, okay, when you are revising the same thing several times in several ways, in different ways, actually what happens, that will like hit your mind, the memory, the brain will start to install that in yourself. So therefore, that is another project what we will be doing. Okay, that is all about the recap seminars. In here, I am really rushing, really. So because I can't like take all time, all the like 10 to 15 minutes for one to introduce or to like explain one project. I can't do it because we are like having lack of time, but I am rushing. So therefore, like try to understand what we are like, what we are up to for the 2022 year. Right. The complete knowledge status, even this year also we did that. But we understood less students only getting full use of those things. Actually, you see, when you are looking at something continuously for some days, some time, what happens that all the time that will come and like install, as I said earlier, that will be in your mind, right? That directly will go to your brain and install there. And later, even in a question paper, right, you will come to know at least one out of these projects, at least from one project, you will come to know that thing. You will, that means in when the question paper, when you are answering that, and if you come across one question, out of these projects, what you did or what you will be doing from those things, at least from one area or from one way, from one method, you will come to know, okay, this is what this, like that you will come to know. So that is why we are like introducing several methods, several projects in different ways. That is what called the interacting thing, the attractive thing. Okay, so this will be interesting. If you get the clear idea in a proper way, this surely will be interesting for you. So in complete knowledge status, we will like upload in the status, the WhatsApp status, and all the social medias we will be uploading. And in there, we will like upload the most important things, facts about all the subjects. History, as Answer said, yeah, we will introduce about the history, and there are not only history, Islam, then English, as well as other subjects also we will be introducing. Okay, so the most main, even in English literature also, we are planning for A levels as well. Okay, so already we have recruited these teachers as well. We have got their details as well. Some more are there too, like in the list. So shortlisted those teachers as well. So even one student has asked me, I don't know whether it's student or not, how the way of getting the income. Yeah, income in the sense like when you join with us as a lecturer, so you will be doing the classes with us. It is not just only Answer Sir, the classes what Answer Sir does. It is not just only his classes, not only science and maths. In here you will get history, English literature, Islam, then what is ICT? ICT also there. Okay, then Tamil, health. Likewise, we will implement those things in near future. From next year, we'll start. Already that is done, but for now, we are going to start this grade 10 science and maths only. So we are like giving you that idea only for other subjects as well. Before the class starts begin, we will give you a short introduction about that as well. So even the A-level classes, okay. Now the physics class and even maths, combined maths, we have already found a teacher, and with the teacher, with the lecturer, we already talked and already that is planned. And in near future, you come to know those things about those things as well. And now physics, that class also there. So likewise, this is about not just about maths and science. Okay, that era is changed. Okay, we are like doing several, we are thinking out of the box, and just we are not thinking, even we supporting all of you. Okay, we are like giving you that, get these ideas and do, we will help you. Even you can come to our place and you can do those things, right? So that is about the multi-tasking things, multi-purpose. Another thing, the Google quizzes. Yeah, here actually the Google quiz this year also we started, but unfortunately we couldn't continue that. But for next year, we have like introduced that in a different way. Google quiz, actually in here, we will be doing something like, we will keep for science and maths from grade 10 to 11, especially as they start up. We will keep, we will take 20 questions and we will ask you to do that within 30 minutes, that time range. Then later we will take like 1 hour and we will discuss those questions, right? That is something new, that weekly we will be doing that. Daily we will not do that. Weekly wise, we will be giving that questions and we will discuss that. So there actually we will get potential questions, right? Even like we will show those, right? Now I will show you. These are the arrangements what we have done already. Wait. No. Okay, so these are the arrangements what we have done already, and I am like showing all of you. So this much of books we have already bought for all of you. This is just not why I am showing this even in the live session. We are not like boasting, or like we are not like making this session to satisfy all of you, or to get the to ask all of you to join with us. Not like that. In a different way, in a different method, this time in a different system, we have like come for the new year, for the 2022. So when we are coming to this Google quiz, right, a new session we will introduce like question based paper session. So in there, like we will be doing the model papers and the provincial papers, questions, and the past papers as well. We will be discussing. And same time, we will do target questions as well. What we will target. So that is all about the Google quiz. It is just not a a project that we will be like giving you the Google quiz and asking you to do that and giving you the result. After that, we will be discussing that. Okay, for 1 hour, that session will be for 1 hour, and we will let you know that in near future. And these opportunities, these chances will be getting only for the students who are joining with us. And other one, the Comrade Courageous. This is something really effective thing. Will be an effective thing for each and every students who are joining with us. Right? In here, actually what we will be doing is, we will interact with all the students daily. And that daily interacting way will be live. Via Zoom, we will interact with all of you. And I will like take more time to introduce these things, because this is something, a big thing, what will be like effective and will be a turning point for all the students. Now, and this is all about mathematics, not science. Mathematics is Comrade Courageous, but later on we will introduce the same method for science and other subjects as well. So maths, I will take. In here, we will like select some important questions, and that will be based on the lesson. The questions will be selected, and those questions we will ask all of the students who are like willing to join with this Comrade Courage, this project. They will get the chance to join with us in morning hours. this session will be in morning hours, like from 5 or 5:30 to 6:30, 1 hour, just 1 hour. And this is like implementing for grade 11 students and 10 students only, 10 and 11 only. And in here, actually, what we are like planning, we will keep these sessions and we will ask you to do the questions. So according to the number of students who are joining with us, we will like group students for each group. There will be 2 students. So those 2 students have to like take the responsible for of each other. They have to take the responsibility. Then we will ask all of you to do the questions within few time period. We will not give you long time. We will give you only 10 questions, right? Most important 10 questions. We will already that is prepared, right? And being prepared. And from this will be implementing from next year, not from this year, not from coming weeks. From next year, we will let you know when we will start that. And actually, after doing those 10 questions in here, then that will be for weekly 3 days. For a week, 3 days, we will let you know the 3 days. We will keep these sessions. So in there, actually, what you have to do the 10 questions. After doing 10 questions, we will ask the students to explain yourself to other students how you got this answer, how you have to get the answer. Likewise, in here actually, we will help you to understand the problem. The problem is like we will give you a question, and in the questions, some questions we purposely will make mistake. Because actually now you are practiced to see the question and answer the question according to the question what is being given. But you are not knowing, you don't have the proper idea whether the question is correct or wrong either. Now in here, this Comrade Courageous actually, in there we are like trying to help you to understand even if the question is wrong, how to get the question correct. But by yourself, first you have to do that. And then later you have to answer the question the correct way, right? And if you like, there will be same time, there will be correct questions as well. In the correct way, how the questions we give, that way also the questions will be there, right? So those things you don't need to change. But the wrong questions you will need to change. And you will need to get the answer correct, right? So then what happens actually, you will come to know how to identify the problem of a question. So this is something different rather than other way of answering questions. Actually, what is the purpose of doing this? The actual purpose is now in mathematics, right? In mathematics, actually the students, why they are bored of that? Because that is not interesting for them. One is, as I said earlier, that is a myth they are having, that maths is hard. But in here, we are trying with these things, we are trying you to understand that will be interesting for you. Finding the problem. Now, all of you are like interested in finding some problems now, and you will like try your best to give solutions for those problems. So in here, like we are helping you, or we are asking you to like identify the problem first, and then to answer those questions. So that will be something, a different way of studying maths. And later, eventually, what we will do is, eventually we will help you to work on maths, the way how you have to work on maths. We are not going to like explain how to answer the questions. We are helping you yourself how to answer those questions. And this is the way, eventually you will come to know, this is the way how you have to study maths. This is the way how you have to answer maths, right? Eventually that will be the main target. In there you will do mistakes. So as how I explained in evaluation test, in here also we will ask you to mark down those areas where you made the mistake. Then you will, once you turn the book again, you will come to know, okay, this area only I make mistakes. So I have to focus in this. This is the way how I make mistakes. So next time I must not do this mistake. Likewise, you will get that idea, right? So this is something, comrade courageous, that is along with the motivation, we will give you that. Okay, we will every time we will give you, you are clever. You don't underestimate yourself. You having the talent, you having the skill. Daily when you come to know these words, when you hear these words early morning, what happens? You will have a boost. You will boost yourself. Okay. Every time when you hear maths is hard, maths is hard. Instead of that, we will give you, no, maths is easy. You are a talented girl, talented boy. You are skilled. You are a skillful person. Learn this. You can do this. Likewise, along with your friends, we will let you to hear those things. So this is something like a different thing, right? And eventually you will come to know how to do maths, right? Especially for maths only we are targeting this for now. Later on, science and other subjects also we will introduce. And general seminars. So in here actually, in the year end when the exam is close by, we are keeping some general seminars. So for this 2021 also, we will introduce, because the exam will be May, that period. If it won't postpone, that will be May 23rd in that period until June. So when that is close by, we will keep general seminars. So in those seminars, we will get targeted questions, and especially the targeted questions only we will be giving you, not the and module questions as well. So in there, we will select like past paper questions as well for you. And likewise, we will prepare those things. So that is all about our projects for next year.
Yeah. Even you are a government school student, like now they're implementing after May only that they will start. No, if you are like, if you should be in grade 10 from 2022, like that means like from now itself, you can join with us, even your local syllabus, or even you are like doing with an international school. That is not a problem. For 2022, if you should be in grade 10, right? If you should be in grade 10, so that you have to start with us from now itself. Okay, even you are like, you know that already we have completed grade 9 entirely, right? For the grade 9 in 2021, we already covered. Even the schools didn't, but we covered the entire sessions, right? Now we are going with the recaps, right? Now we are doing the recaps. So we will start the grade 10. So it won't be a problem for the grade 10 students. So once you study with us, right? However, when your O-level comes, until your O-levels, we will give you the practice, right? That is our responsibility. So entirely, if we tell this Team Comrade is just not an educational institute. This is a fully loaded package for you all, right? It's a fully loaded package, right? Once if you become a comrade, and any student becomes a comrade, right? They will get all the privileges with us to do all of these things. Plus, there are some things which we are not introducing you here because of the privacy concerns and all. So that all will be provided will be shared with the students who are going to join us, right? So these are just the general projects what we're going to cover up with you, right? Other than that, we have more of these more of these things are there, but we will share those things with you in near future with the comrades, right? And some of the policies and some of the regulations we have to mention even today itself. Once anyone comes to the classes, we will tell that also. But now, yeah, once you register, but now also we have to tell several simple things are there. One is, once you join for Team Comrade, we will take your entire responsibility until you achieve your dreams. That is the first thing. Okay, because we will know what are the talents what are with you, right? So for that, to identify those things and all, we have some projects, okay, while ongoing these sessions plus motivations and everything, right? So what you will get is, we will give the privilege to identify your talents, so that to choose your pathways, right? So that also will be done. So once we take all of the responsibilities, right? Okay, one rule will be there, right? Once you join with us, and if you for three sessions, right? For consecutive 3 sessions,
live sessions, right?
Yeah, okay. For consecutive 3 live sessions, if you ignored,
or if you are not attending,
attended, right?
Okay, if you are continuously, if you are not attending, this is about the rules and conditions, right? Of Team Comrade for next year.
For next year, right? So in consecutive manner for 3 sessions, if you didn't attend, right? From that onwards, right? You any of the student
without any prior notice, we will remove.
We will remove, as well as for any kind of projects, what going to be like done with the comrades. For none of the projects, for A levels or any kind of project, they won't be allowed to get entered to the comrade, because we always concerned about the quality, not about the quantity. So therefore, we need some quality of students, and we will take them up to the next levels in their life to achieve their dreams and goals and everything. So that we will do from our side, because we are taking the responsibility of that child, right? So whatever the whatever the situation, whatever the level the students are here with us, right? We will definitely take care of them. That is why these lots of projects, plus individually we will concern about the students, right? Okay, lots of students, they are asking the question, they are asking, so how to do this thing, how to do that, and even the A-level students, right? They come to us, they come for us, right? Okay, some regretting because they couldn't join with us. Now some 2021 AL students, 2022 A-level students, right? They are regretting, so we couldn't join with Team Comrade to achieve these things now, but now they have joined for our A levels, right? A level classes, so that they can go the journey with us. So we will never let you down in any kind of situation. So that is why we told this is not just an education institute. This is a fully loaded package. What you're going to have in any of the students' life. So you can just tell anyone, and you can also see what's going on, right? This is not just only for the online, right? Online is one of the main thing what we're targeting, right? Each and every single project, lots of sessions will be covered through the online session, and we will give you in another different level for this thing, right? Plus, we will go to the physical also. Physical classes also there, right? Okay. Some of them like main classes will be going through like in the physical plus online manner. So physical, if anyone wants to join, you can come to the EduZone at Grand Pass, right? As per the timetable. So you can join at there in for the physical classes, plus the online will be going on through that. Other than that, all the recaps, quizzes, projects, parallelly both the classes will be conducted, right? So the tutors will be provided for you all. Before that, if once you agree with our terms and conditions of getting the tutors and all, so that we will post it to you all, so that you will get the tutors in the particular time period. So that will happen. So the physical, if anyone want to join for there, you can come and join at the same time slots, right? For the online. Also, other than all other projects will be conducted via online, right? And so online that you don't want to tell that now you already use for 2 years or more than that. Now you already use, right? The only thing is just to have a good device and good connection. That's it, right? So in a very friendly, attracting manner only, we will be doing all the sessions. Plus, in coming up days, the practicals will be done live through this thing, right? So actually, we'll invite our Samson to talk a few words.
So this is all about our upcoming year plans and the thing what we have organized. So yeah, so we are inviting all of you to come join with us and to experience the new thing or the innovative thing what we have like showed you now, like the plans what we have showed you. Yeah, now we are going to invite Arzam sir.
Yeah, thank you so much, Rihanza and Anza sir. I think it's a great pleasure to be here. Okay, right. So welcome you all guys to this Team Comrade. I'm really happy about you because you choose one of the best online educators in Sri Lanka for levels, science and mathematics. Okay, right. Not only science and mathematics, for all levels. Okay, right. I want to share one thing, students. In Team Comrade, I am conducting physics classes with them for advanced level students. So I hope you all will join after 2 years. Okay, right. So we'll see that. Before that, I know Team Comrade before 8 months. Okay, only before 8 months I know about Team Comrade. I watch them. Basically, they will upload some flyers and all the class videos and all the things. No, so I really inspired from that videos and their teaching style and all the things, right? Because they are giving the very best education. They are what they are making students to think. They are making students to think about the concept, and they are giving practices. Okay, they are giving more practices to do the questions and all the things, right? So the class was very perfect. That is scheduled, right? That it's like we can't do normally. Even in physical classes also, I know that because I'm conducting physical whole classes in Kalmone, Kandy, and Colombo also. So I know that how hard the physical class is. We want to manage the students, and we want to do many things. We have lot of challenges in physical classes, right? If you want to do that in a perfect manner, there are several problems. Okay, but in online, the Team Comrade is providing very perfect classes. That means that is really awesome, students. So really, I really happy about you to join here. So thank you so much. Again, after that, I saw their teaching methods of Rehan sir and Anza sir. I really inspired. So after that, I contact them and I told about my ideas, because my idea and their idea also same. That is the main thing. Okay, my idea and their idea also same, because we know that I'm not blaming the teachers or any other thing. We know that in classes or in schools, most of the students facing problem in concept. It's really hard to understand the concept. That is the main thing here. All of the students are they are just memorizing all the things in the textbooks. Okay, that is how the teachers also telling you. You don't want to understand these things. You just want to you just want to memorize this equation. You don't need to understand, or you don't need any clarification for this. Just write it and do this question. So this is how you want to follow the step set. Nothing there. No logic is there, students. Just they are memorizing. There's nothing here. It's simply following this in this method. Normally, we know the traditional method. No, just memorizing all the equations and just performing in the O levels. Okay. Normally that will work. Okay, there is no problem. Even students can get all A's and A's in their subjects, right? But when they are entering to A level, that will be a problem. That is the main thing here. That is the thing you want to understand. Okay, when you are entering the A level, that is different. When you are in A levels, when you are when you are trying to memorize, or when you are trying to memorize the equation without knowing the concept, that will affect you. That will cause you to not to do questions. Sometimes you can feel like that. Okay, when you are reading a question, in an exam paper, the question is, you know that question, you know that thing, but you don't know how to apply the equation, and what are they saying, and you can't understand the question. Normally you can feel that you already complete that, you have no doubts there, but you can feel that. So that feeling coming from what? Coming from that concept. So your concept is not your concept is incomplete. You didn't study the concept, you only focused on the memorizing things and equation, all the things. So this will happen, students. So the Team Comrade will help you to achieve your goal. Okay, there is no doubt in that. I will definitely I will believe them. Okay, right. So that is the main thing here, students. So it's a very big opportunity to you all. So what you want to do is, they will do all the things. Okay, I really wonder about that. These two persons are just doing 1 year plan, and they are maintaining thousands of students. I really wonder about that, how they are managing and all the things. Still, they are professionals. They are doing laws and medical. They are Ansa is in medical faculty, and Rehan sir is doing law. So I really wonder about that, right? Normally, I also don't have enough time to complete my task and do the things, but I studied from them personally how to manage the time and how they are doing how they are giving their work, uh, time to the work, and they are managing the time. Okay, right. So that's the main thing, student. Uh, what you want to do is you can learn lot of things from this Team Comrade. Not only study materials, not only these study stuff and all the things, but also you can learn many things. It will help you to the life. It will help you to the it helps to your life, and also it's like it's not their planning is not like not that is not about not all about the study students. Okay, that is for a great lifestyle. So when you are entering to the universities, you can feel that because you work all hours in a proper manner, right? There is a plan and schedules and recap seminar series, and you are doing works weekly, motivation, self motivation, all the things. So that will help you to be that will help you to in your higher studies also. When you are going to universities, you can do that those things. You can do that. Okay, you can do in yourself. Okay, right? So those are the things, students. I think those are the things. Again, in A levels, I am conducting physics classes. Normally, I'm going to take only few minutes. Okay, right? So in physics, students, normally it's really easy to teach for these Team Comrade students, for these Andhra and Rihansa students, because they all did the concept very clearly. So it's very easy to me to teach the students because they already know the concept now. So I don't have to waste my time in the concept. I will definitely explain it, but I will focus on the main new concepts. Okay, I don't want to lost my time in explaining the O levels and all the things. They are doing that very perfectly. So I have a big confidence to teach our Team Comrade students. Okay, so you will feel that, students. Definitely you will feel that. Okay, don't worry about that. And again, A level is a very important in your life. That is a life changing moment. That is a life changing examination. So O level is the first step for this A level students. So please focus on your studies. Please follow all the tasks. Okay. Please don't waste your time in the mobile phones or in other entertainments and all the things. Right? You already you already complete your studies in schools. No, you already complete them, but you are in the O levels now. What you want to do is for these 2 years, please be patient and focus on the studies. Be with comrade, have some fun. Okay, they are not only they are giving only studies, and okay, they are not only providing educational stuff and all the things. They will definitely conduct seminars. They will definitely conduct motivation series and something like talent shows and all the things are there. So don't worry about that. Okay, so it's yeah. Anjas has told that it's a fully packed it is fully packed, right? A package for you. It's like a treasure, a gift for you, right? So don't worry about it. Definitely you can feel that. So wish you all the best, students. Thank you so much thank you so much, Anjas and Rihan sir, to this opportunity. Thank you so much again. So welcome you all, students. Let's meet. Okay, right.
Right. Thank you, Azam sir. So we want to thank him. Actually, he is teaching for lots of students, more than like thousands of students nearly. Yeah, more than thousands of students. He's teaching physics, right? The entire Sri Lanka, right? For English medium as well as for Tamil medium students, lots of, right? So, okay, it's really a great pleasure to meet him as well and to introduce you like through Team Comrades. So we are also very proud of introducing him because he is another level teacher, right? Who can give the best in physics, right? So that is why we told, right? We have a clear route to make sure that you're going to achieve your dreams, you're going to achieve your targets, and then every single thing, single moment in your life, right? So that we will provide you everything as we promised, right? Not only using science and maths, as well as for history, we have a best teacher that you already know, right? Already know that we have best teacher for history as well, right? Currently also hundreds of students, more than hundreds of students, they join and they are getting the maximum from the teacher, Miss Mariam. Okay, so these all opportunities will be there, right? Not only that, ICT, the other all the subjects, right? Okay, what we going to conduct is in every single subject we going to share you in the statuses and everything in your groups and all, right? So it's up to you. It is your choice whether you're going to win your life or to lose the comrade, right? Okay, once you are in comrade, you are safe with us. Okay, we will get your responsibility. You can go for your dreams and goals and each and every single stuff because we will be there to guide you, right? Once you lose our team, right? Okay, don't do it. Once you lose our team, right? Actually, as a policy, right? We will be unable to help you in any other kind of endeavors, right? Okay, so as for team, for our team, okay, whatever the sacrifice we can do, we will definitely do, right? We are doing, we will definitely do in future, right? For all of that, because already, okay, a big amount of students, right? Okay, they know, right? Even for the past students, they know that how we are working on them also, how we are working with them to achieve the A levels as well, right? Not only just giving like do this and do that and all. Now they already know how we are working with them, right?
So A levels, but also we are helping and we are doing
right.
To, like get a, we are helping them to get an career experience actually.
Right.
Not only the A levels, with that A levels, the life experience, then the professional side, that experience, all the things we are giving.
Yes.
Okay.
Right. That is why we call this Team Comrade is a fully loaded package for you all, right? That is none other than you will never find such a team. That's what we can tell. We can guarantee and we can tell that you will never ever find such a team. Still, you have enough time. Okay, after 2022, once it started, only all the rules and regulations will be implemented, right? Of the new policies and everything. Okay, so that you have to undergo these things as well, right? Why we are implementing those things? Because for the ones who are valuing us, the Team Comrade, they will never regret why they choose Team Comrade, right? Once anyone, if they lost, right? If they lose joining the Team Comrade, once they join and after that also they lose their chance, we will definitely make them to think why we lost the team, right? We will definitely make them to think
revenge,
right? Not a revenge, but to show our quality, right? That is to show our quality and it show our responsibility.
Yeah, like confidence,
right? So that confidence will be there. So we will definitely show that why you didn't choose Comrade for your career. So that definitely we will make you a question in your life, right? If you once you lost the Comrade, so that much of confidence is there. Okay, we are taking your responsibility. We will make you to move on, right? Not only using educational stuff, using motivational stuff, the life facts, and how to face the challenges in your life and how to overcome them, right? So tomorrow, Thursday, we will start the first session, and that will be a free session. First session will be a free session.
For December,
Actually, all the sessions will be free. So tomorrow, that means Thursdays, evening 3:30 to 5:30, the science grade 10 will be there, right? And Fridays, every Fridays after starting from 17th, every Friday, 3:30 to 5:30, the mathematics session will be there. So at EduZone, the physical, at EduZone Grand Pass, the physical will be there. Same time, parallelly, the online will be going on the same session, right? So this is the first two classes what we're going to start in December. So after that, in January 1st, grade 11 and grade 9 science classes will be started and math classes will be started.
So other subjects,
okay.
History, English, language and English literature, Islam, ICT, all the grades, right? From grade 6 to grade 10, 11. Yeah, like according to the like convenience, according to the convenience of us, we will introduce those things. And already, like you saw students, already you might have witnessed. We recruited the teachers, even we posted some, right? And several teachers sent their CVs, and we went through those things. And within this week, we will confirm those things, the subjects, and all those things. We have referred all the things, and we have organized all those things.
Yeah. And the other thing that you all have to know that we are not selecting just teachers for their just the qualifications only. We are seeing their talents. How can they teach these things? When can they give the concepts, right? So like a multi-talented person will be there in Team Comrade to teach other subjects as well. So okay, that is how we are selecting the personalities, right? So we are selecting the people, we are selecting the teachers.
And even to select the teachers, we are like we are getting experience from who are having enough experience, or who are well qualified. So talking with them or discussing post in and but joining with us, they need to go with some interviews and terms and conditions, and even maybe check on their how the development, the progress, how they do, how they work with the teachers, students to talk, to make them develop them themselves, to improve themselves. The students, I mean,
actually not only with students, we are interacting with teachers as well to to develop themselves in teaching the students as well, right? That means we are always we're keeping an eye on all the classes, what is going through the combat, because we are responsible. So we are keeping an eye through all the classes. Thereby we personally go through them, and for the points, the facts what we want to give, for that parts also we are giving that. So okay,
so this is about
Team Comrade, right?
Team Comrade, and the staff, the members who are working under us and who are working with us, not under us. We don't like to say that actually. Who are even.
It's a team.
It is a team, right? It is a team. It is a teamwork. Unity is our strength, right? Unity will be the strength. So it is like something kind of a teamwork, and that is all about the teamwork, what we do and how we get those things done. And meantime, thank you so much for everyone for spending your precious time with us, and for showing your full attention to get the idea about our future plan for 2022 regarding the educational side. And wish you all the very best, and warmly
welcome.
Invite all of you, right? Invite all of you to come and join with us and to get the experience. And meantime, thank you so much, sir, for attending the session, and the students and the parents as well. Thank you so much. And hope to meet you with the live sessions. Until then, have a great time. Bye.
If you have any questions, you can ask quickly and we can.